So just got out of the IRS audit representing one of my individual taxpayer client.
What?
And then so today's video, I really want to talk about, why you will be picked for an IRS audit. And if you were picked for an IRS audit, what do you need to prepare? So this client was selected for IRS audit because he paper filed his 2021 tax return.
Wow!
So when you paper file something, there's a high chance that there could be, human errors on the return. So automatically, that increases your risk factor. Now, IRS has a system that weights your risk factors. And then so there are multiple factors at play here. The biggest one being, if you're a business owner, are your business expenses out of ordinary? So what that means is you could, if you incurred astronomical expenses in a given year, then that could automatically raise your risk factor. And another reason would be, let's say if you make a disposable income or taxable income of 30,000, but then you have a mortgage payment of 60,000, then that doesn't really make sense. So when you have situations like that, you're weighted higher on the audit risk, and then out of that sample size, and the IRS has a way to select the audit samples. So if you want to avoid raising your chance of getting audited, number one is talk to your tax professionals and see if you have any out of ordinary or not for business purpose expenses deducted on your return, and then secondly, try not to paper file your tax return because that automatically increases your risk factor. And in the event that you are selected for audit, don't be afraid. No need to get too nervous. And this is where, having really good paper trail comes into really handy. So for this audit that I just did for this client, I was out of the meeting in under 10 minutes because beforehand, we already faxed over everything the IRS agent wanted to see. So generally speaking, they will give you a very clear list of things they're looking for. So just try to, get all the paper documentation that they need, get it organized, label everything clearly, and then send it over to them by the deadline that they specified, and then write as many explanations as you can on those reports, and then after that you just come in prepared. So yeah, and if you're not sure what audit documentation you need, again, speak with your tax professional. They should give you a very clear guideline on this.